Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Eric Shawn in New York. We're at Chandler Painter, and we have the latest news. The White House confirming, according to sources, that the United States is attacking Venezuela in a military operation in these early morning hours. Breaking just now, Maduro, the president says, has been captured. Nicolás Maduro, president of Venezuela, has been captured, says President Trump. There will be a news conference at Mar-a-Lago on this at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Let me read you the full statement from the president. Quote, the United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolás Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown
Maduro
out.
And Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York. Jay Clayton, for their campaign of deadly narco-terrorism against the United States and its citizens.
Yeah, come celebrate with us. We love everybody because you, America, has loved us so much. So much. Thank you, America.
If you're not calling out sin, there is something wrong with you. You need to start calling out sin because that's what Christ called us to do.
Yo, it's Digital Diego, and I had an awesome experience on the podcast. I'm so grateful I was able to share how good God is and a little bit of my story. If you're looking for truth and real life godly discussions, you gotta tune in.
My experience on Preach's podcast was real, raw, and powerful because we talked about things most people don't have the courage to talk about. This podcast gave me space to share my testimony and glorify God.
If it wasn't for Preach, I wouldn't have a new view on a lot of things. If you die today, what's going to happen? You know, and it's a beautiful thing, the fact that he would actually, you know, open up my mind a lot more. So it's just so beautiful.
Some people are happy about it. Some people are not happy about it. Trump just recently bombed Venezuela, captured the president in a successful attack. A lot of people are saying, well, you don't know what's happening in Venezuela. A lot of people in Venezuela are saying, hey, we are happy. We're free. We can do whatever we want to do because it's kind of like a regime. It actually is a regime over there. Now, by own law, it's like, hey, you can do this, you're allowed to do this, you can practice religion, you have free speech. But when you get there, the government find a way to go around every single law so they can literally control you. So here's, for instance, what they actually do. So they actually tell your neighbors to snitch on you if they hear you saying something against the government, to tell them so they can arrest you. If you're evangelical or Catholic or anything of that nature, anything you practice, you can practice anything. You can practice or serve any God as long as your values do not clash with their politics and their rules. You cool, but as for religion or as for any anything to do with God, when it comes down to man's laws and the Bible's laws, it always going to clash. So evangelicals and Catholics were getting arrested and probably killed. And then also they will watch people's social medias, and then they will literally let you say, let's say, for instance, you say something about the government that didn't know on a private account. All right, on a private account, you think you're doing your best to try to hide it. They will figure out who it was, and then they will arrest you. That's what's Venezuela. So people right now are happy that President Trump did what they did, right? Now you have some Democrats saying, "Oh, Trump promised no new war. Look at him going to Venezuela out of Congress approval." We actually had Jasmine Crockett post on Threads that, oh, hey, President Trump saying that he said no new wars, and now look at him, he doing new wars. But like, this is something that should have been happening. They are killing America in so many ways. A lot of our drugs and a lot of things that's bad come from Venezuela, and it's time that America actually step up and say, "Hey, enough is enough," and that's what this president is trying to do. So I actually do commend him for this, and I'm glad that he did something like this. I'm glad nobody got hurt, and it was a success, and our boys came home. No one died. I think he said that a helicopter got tore up, and but they recovered everything. They didn't leave no ammunition or weapons behind, unlike the previous administration. So kudos for that, and let me know what you think. Do you think this attack on Venezuela, capturing the president and his wife, was a good thing or a bad thing? Hi everybody, it's your boy Preach. Thank you for watching the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also catch up on the latest podcast episode where we talk about the Bible and we talk about politics and so much more. God bless you. And don't forget to be bold for Christ.